backed down from his comments, but that was far from the end of his controversies.
I told him he's trolling us.
I don't know. I don't get it.
After an injury sidelined him from the playoffs, Irving was forced to watch his team get beat by LeBron and the Cavs in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. And before the next season started, Kyrie seemed happy and confident that he could win in Boston, famously proclaiming that he intends to re-sign with the Celtics in the upcoming year.
You guys will have me back. I plan on re-signing here next year.
But then, it all went sideways. Following an early season loss to the Knicks, a reporter wished him happy Thanksgiving. Kyrie clapped back and said, "F Thanksgiving." Because he's part Native American on his mother's side, it's understandable why Kyrie might not be a big fan of Thanksgiving. However, his delivery of that message was far from perfect, and he later apologized on Twitter. Then, in January of 2019, Irving threw his teammates under the bus, saying that the young guys on the team don't understand what it takes to win a championship.
But Kyrie Irving, as the leader he wants to be, must figure it out, and this is not the way to do it.
A few days later, Kyrie admitted to the media that he actually called LeBron James, apologizing for his immature attitude when they played together in Cleveland, and seeking advice about his leadership struggles in Boston.
I had to call Bron, and tell him, I apologize for being that young player that wanted to everything at his fingertips, and I wanted everything to be at, my threshold. I wanted to be the guy that led us to championship. I wanted to be the leader. I wanted to be all that, and the responsibility of being the best player in the world and leading a team is something that's not meant for many people.
By doing so, Irving essentially bashed his teammates again, and then admitted he made a mistake coming to Boston in the first place.
That was a step for me just to move forward in my life. It takes a very, very strong individual to, replay a lot of the experiences that you've had, a lot of anger that you had built up, that where you didn't address the situation and you allowed it to fester, and then it was just combustion. Then you realize, man, I didn't have to deal with that the same way I dealt with that. I didn't have to go about it that same way.
A few weeks later, when the media asked him about his upcoming free agency and his proclaimed intent to re-sign with the Celtics, Kyrie simply said that he doesn't know anybody's shit. They should ask him about that on July 1st, and that he'll do what's best for him and his family.
At the end of the day, I'm going to do what I feel is best for my career, and I don't owe anybody.
And despite Kyrie playing to his usual standards and making the All-NBA second team, it was clear that the team chemistry was seriously derailed. During the second round of the playoffs against the Bucks, Irving played the worst playoff series of his career, after which he delivered another disastrous press conference. After reporters asked him about